strikeouts. People remember the home run. Fall forward.
Mixed emotions on right or wrong. Write a paper, write a song. Living up to the hype, but ain't nothing like when my mic is on. Like when I see them listening whenever I perform.
Black bitch. It's your motherfucking boy Jay Black, aka Black Man, URLTV.tv. This is one of the URL blogs. This is the top 10. No. I'm gonna say top 5 haymakers on URL, in my opinion. You know, this is my list. Come on, don't hit a nigga up for his list, man. Come on, this is what I think. I mean, if you disagree, put it in the comments below. Let a motherfucker know what's your top 5 punchline. This is hard to do. This is really fucking hard to do. You gotta think about impact. You gotta think about how they fucking said that shit. You gotta think about crowd reaction, all that motherfucking shit, man. You gotta consider if that line was gassed. You gotta think about, can you revisit that line 3 years later and it still resonates as, God damn, nigga. You gotta factor in all that. So some of the shit that y'all hearing now, like the past few days, oh my God, that bar was so cold. That's one of the best lines ever. No, you gotta wait a year on that, nigga. A couple months and then go back to it. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking the real facts, but this is smack URL. So when you're in the comments like, damn, Jay Black, no. Lux says stand up, niggas don't lean. That's not URL. You know what I mean? But that was a hard line. Oh, that was hard as fuck, man. Shit. That was hard as fuck. And I'm thinking about Daylight. Open hand fist to the deuce. Rock, paper, scissors. Again, that wasn't URL, but that was hard as fuck. If that was overall, to me, in my opinion, it's hard to do an overall list. You know what I mean? Throughout all the leagues. At some point, I probably can do it, but not right now, nigga. Not right now, nigga. But I'm gonna name some right now, you know, before I get into the top 5. Before I get into the motherfucking top 5, my top 5, let's start off with Danny Myers. Danny Myers finally made a motherfucking list, huh? What's going on, Danny? This was, let's see what this was. This is Danny Myers versus Mark Minor, his PG 2014. This nigga said,
I go to work, take them to the park, then hit the block. Just real life it. Then I ask you for some head, and you talking about you don't feel like it?
Now, I remember that day, that specific day, I went crazy. I went nuts. That's when I really became a fan of Danny Myers. Like, yo, he was already going off. And he opens his second round with this shit. Oh, my God. That boy was, when he said this, as a man, I don't even have no kids, but as a man, I felt his pain. Like, you need shit like that. Again, Danny, man, like, you got, I understand all bars here, bars there, bar got yikes, and you spitting these random bars, but to spit a bar that everybody in the room can feel, oh, man. Come on, Danny. Now it was 2014, man. Let me get started on Danny, but let me finish off with that. Now, I told myself I wasn't going to add any new shit to this list. But your boy, motherfucking Mr. Wavy, I see myself saying this all throughout the day sometimes. Yes. Shotgun in the pants leg. I'm walking like a zombie with it.
Talking sky's the limit. His death looking like Illuminati did it. Rod be tenant. I'm hitting any nigga who don't mind they business. Shotgun in the pants leg. I'm walking like a zombie with it. Oh my.
I mean that alone pretty much gave him the round in that battle against K-Shine. Oh my gosh. I went crazy. You know what I mean? These are bars that You at your computer. Come on, like, be real right nowadays. Nowadays, you watch a battle, you're at your computer, nothing happens. Nothing happens when you watching that shit. You probably smirk or some shit like that, but these are lines that make you fucking get up. Oh my fucking goodness. Nigga just said that. Like, if you in a library and he said that shit, they gonna be like, oh damn, please be quiet. Please be motherfucking quiet, man. Mr. Wavy. Shotgun in the pants leg, that was hard as fuck. Now, to me, this is one of my favorites too. Like the way he set it up, his cadence, the way he structured that line. Big T.
Boy, I squeeze iron leg. Police sirens spare, sirens beam white and red. His whole team finally fled. Boy, there ain't nothing funny here when the police find him dead. I ain't giving a bunny ears when I hold up this piece behind his head.
Motherfucking Big T, bunny ears. That was a motherfucking haymaker. These are haymakers. These are not punchlines. These are haymakers. Like, when they spit these lines, they put a dent in that round. It's hard for you to come back. You know what I mean? And this was the same battle. Big T was with the opposite shit. Nigga. And you gotta think, if I didn't put these in the top 5, that top 5 is hard to get into, man. And these are in no order, so when I say Danny Myers, when I say his first, that don't mean that was the last one. That's kind of one of my favorites of all time, you know what I mean? But when Danny Myers said that, like, that was really one of my favorites of all time. Like, I literally felt that bar. But let's get into the next one. Tay-Rock. Still will, still will. Oh my God.
Chill, Will. If I'm still Will, then still Will. Headshots, he won't remember around. Our young ill Will. I let the crowd choose how you get it. When I kill Will, should I give him a Smith like Emmett or Emmett Till Will?
Goodness, man. I think they played that on the trailer, didn't they? I'm not sure. When Rock said that, I went crazy, man. Like, that's what this is about. Haymakers. Haymakers. Another thing I'm gonna address, if I gave the battle rappers one spot. So if I say somebody's name and they have more than one line, you think of that line? No, I gave them a spot on the list because I felt that was, to me, in my opinion, how I felt, how I reacted when I first heard it, that was their best line. You know what I mean? Because this part is going to make sense when I get to the top 5. Now, K. Shine, Professor Shine, that entire scheme was a haymaker. I didn't give him top 5 because the entire scheme was a haymaker, you know what I mean? I mean, he didn't say a specific line that really just stopped the room. And the line that he did say that was the craziest part was the conceit, I never liked you anyway, pretty motherfucker.
We were supposed to be like brothers. We made this Carter look good. We was holding down each other. We let a nigga infiltrate. He ended up being undercover. Now everybody going down. This shit bigger than Nino Brown. And conceited, I never liked you anyway. Pretty motherfucker.
I mean, that wasn't too much. That wasn't too crazy to me, but it was crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? So Professor Shine. Who else we got? Alright, that's it. That's all I'm gonna name. Now let's get into the top 5 haymakers of all time. Blacks, top 5 haymakers of all time. Now, to me, this is one of the top 5 battles of all time. Fuck it. JC versus Chilla Jones, and you should know what line I'm about to pick. You should already know. Face the tree or get chin checked, nigga. Face the motherfucking tree or get chin checked, nigga.
Yo, lights out, carjack, hop out, take me to this big set. I'm trying to get his whole strip wet. He was cruising till his shipwreck. Hit me, you gonna get hit next. Stump him, believe him choices. Timberland or Nike, face the tree or get chin checked.
Oh, no!
Now it's time for the reach God. Number 4, the reach God. I reach even when I ain't got the shit. Not that one. To me, I think this is why people started paying so close attention to what Sue Surf was saying. They started overanalyzing what he said, because this line right here. And he claimed he was too advanced. In this particular moment, he was too advanced. Like, the crowd was fucked up. You are in the middle like, shh.
Catch him coming down the stairs, I tell a homie like, shh, shh. Niggas a gang till you are in the middle of that, shh, shh. See, I'm way too advanced for these niggas, and it hurt. Like that last bar, for instance. You are in the middle of that, shh, shh. That's church.
I went crazy when I heard that, man. Like, these are the lines, like, for the most part, these got reaction videos, man. These got reaction videos. Lines like that were crazy as fuck to me, man. 2016, y'all gotta bring some of these shit back, man. Y'all gotta bring some of this shit back for real. Like, for real. No play. No play. And that's the same. That's Sue Surf versus Conceited, correct? That was the same battle. He said the power shit, the fucking. You see my angle?
I keep a heavy trigger finger, so I clap till it stop. And if I gotta let it go, then I'ma clap till he drop. Pow! I felt like Kobe, how Word got back to the block after the shots. Pow, Kobe, Howard, back to the block. You see my angle? That $40 big note.
Surf went crazy in that battle to me. 3rd place. And I'm going off impact, the room, and everything. That whole. Salute to this guy. And this is why they are legends. This is why they're at where they're at right now. Number 3, Hitman Holla, Kaboom.
And all you niggas bringing props to win, I ain't with that. If Holla bring a prop, that bitch don't come with a kickback. Soon as I lift that, watch your nigga load it up, that bitch don't kaboom. Your brother gonna have to hold me up.
Going around the house, I be playing around. Watch a nigga load it up. Watch a nigga load it up. Watch a nigga load it up. I created a dance to that shit, my nigga. I'm like, watch a nigga load it up. I'm not gonna do it on camera. Watch a nigga load it up. Watch a nigga. That shit go kaboom. My brother gonna have to hold me. You know how many niggas had to hold me up after he said that line? Like, yo, can you stand right there for a second? I just, boom. Watch my cousin hold me up. Boom. Watch my mama hold me up. Boom. Watch my brother hold me up. Oh shit, y'all seen the one I did over there, the fridge? Boom! Fridge gonna have to hold me up. Number 2, all time, Haymakers. Smack URL Haymakers. This is the old one that I chose. It had such an impact. Y'all may not like this man as much, but to me this line was critical. And not bringing schemes and all that shit, because this was a scheme. And this, to me, it landed hard. It landed really hard. I went crazy when I heard it the first time. Murder Mook versus Young Hot. You should already know what line I'm referring to. Michael Jordan.
Example, remember AI crossed Mike out of sneakers? It seemed so much worse because we didn't think Mike had a weakness. Or for that one move AI got his fame, they forgot Jordan had 35 and still won that game. See what I'm saying?
Crossed over, still won that game. It's time for number 1. Let's make this dramatic. No matter how much you debate, you can argue me about the last 4. The last 4 Haymakers, you can argue as much as you want. I'll probably debate with you. But this one, in first place, is the GOAT Haymaker of all time. And Smack URL. No questions. You should already know what it is I'm referring to. A-Verb versus Hitman Holla. Big Jerk! That's that! That's the the way you talk to your son, bitch.
I kept you in the best shoes, put you in the best schools. Stop telling people that the mob is your crew. Cause when the mob fuck niggas up, them niggas that they fuck up, they only know you. So niggas stop getting on camera saying you popping them guns. Hey, Big Gerald. Yes, sir. That's the way you talk to your son.
It's your motherfucking boy J Black, aka Black Man. If you don't like what you see, put your list in the comments below. You know what I mean? But again, this is my opinion. This is what impacted me the most. These are lines that did it for me, that made the J Black face. Speaking of that, I think it's time.
Seems so far, trying to reach the stars. All I gotta do is just keep living.